Let me ask you a question. Let me get a little personal. You know what I mean? You know, we don't flip the script. We hide nothing. We don't hide anything. What happened, if you don't mind, to tell us about you and your son? What happened? Why you don't fuck with him? Or why I can't say you don't fuck with him. I'm just saying why you're not right now. I would like to know the story from your mouth, please.
All right. Long story short, I've been in and out of my son's life because I'd have been in and out of jail for cases or whatever the case may be. So now, to make a long story short, the tension came from sex, money, murder, Bloods, Pistol Pete, twins. They murdered my right-hand man, my big brother, my mentor, B.O., the twin from Castle Hill.
Yeah.
Not Pete, the twin. Everybody got it confused. Pete did not kill him. It was the twin. So he was murdered by a twin. Twin so happened to be my son's uncle, my baby mother's brother. So that put a rift in between the relationship with me and my son because of his mother.
Okay.
I come home from jail. We always had a wishy-washy relationship. I'll be fighting for my son, and it'll be like, oh, you can't get him because it's auntie nephew day, some shit I never heard of, or it's grandma grandson day, some shit I never heard of. So I used to pretty much I got him whenever she felt like sending them to me. So now without a father that's consistent when I'm supposed to be, I'm only seeing my son whenever she feel like it. You know, at the end of the day, I became the punishment. This was the game. I'm gonna send you to your father as if it's a bad thing. So she mentally destroyed him to where he didn't want to come with me, and then when he would come with me, he done got in trouble in school. He done did this. So she tried to make me the bad guy. I'm the punishment is what she did mentally to him. She played the mental game that was crazy. So moving right along, somewhere down the line, with her leaving him with this person and that person and that person, he was getting molested. Make a long story short. And then as I guess when he became getting close to his teenager age, somebody was doing the bambata to him. I didn't know about it. Now, I guess because of that, when I was forcing him to come with me, because I used to snatch him up now when I was getting him, now I guess he was gay all along, and he know daddy don't like, I'm not really with homosexuality. It is what it is. I know today homosexuals run the world, but my son, I didn't give birth to a son to be a little girl. So at the end of the day, I believe that that's one of the reasons why he was trying to avoid me. And eventually, he done went out there and done grew some titties and turned full-fledged cupcake.
Wow.
Yo, stop.
So as a father, as a father,
don't say that, Poppy.
Nah, that's crazy.
Nah, I mean,
he went through the surgery.
He turned. I don't know what he did. I just like one day, one of my brothers called me from North Carolina. He was like, "Yo, can I send you something?"
Oh.
He sent me a picture, and I threw up all over the place.
You threw up literally, or you
I
just
threw
upset?
up all over the place. Threw up.
Are you trying to say so?
I vomited all over the place.
I got that part, but are you saying that the picture you saw, was he outside? Is it real? Did he go through that surgery, my nigga?
I don't know if he have some hormone pills, or I don't know. I don't know nothing about that lifestyle. So, but it is what it is. He was looking kind of he was looking scary. It was like I thought I seen The Exorcist. Like I seen some shit like just that was not normal to me. Like bottom line to it
so
is,
you never spoke to him after that. You never spoke to him. Have you ever spoken to him?
Actually, I just spoke to him recently. One time on the phone, he said he loved me. I told him I loved him too, and that was it, or whatever the case may be. But he's not going. Like as a matter of fact, I just got back in town from out of town. I was on the islands or whatever the case may be. When I got back, he was actually at a barbecue. He was near the barbecue when he heard I was coming. He kind of like distanced himself and blew it with my daughter, because him and my daughter actually started meeting up. So she go see she looked for a brother. She found her brother because she still love him. But I guess he realized that I'm not really equipped to being outside in front of 1,000 people and staring at you like face to face with some breasts. So I guess out of respect, he blew it. My son should be like 25 now.
Wait, so You stopped fucking with him once you found out, or was it before?
Actually,
it sounded like before he
actually,
was scrambling
it's not
around
that
there.
I stopped fucking with my son. My son blew it on me.
Okay.
The last time that I actually tried to see him, he got into a fight in the streets. He was in the hospital or whatever the case may be.
He got hurt.
Yeah, he got hurt a little something or whatever. Because my son get down, he fights. So, he was in the hospital. I went to the hospital, and he told him not to let me in. I said, you know what? What was he, 17, 18 at this point in time or whatever the case may be? I'm not going to force you. You at the age where it is what it is. You know where to come find me. So that's when I stopped looking for him. And then after that is when he...
And that was before what?
But you know what's so crazy? I gotta get at you, Poppy. It's gonna hurt me to do it. It's gonna hurt me to do it. But last time you was on here, you talk about the fathers not being in the home, and you did just now. You said it was the mother's fault, and I get it because I've seen a lot of cases like that. But at the end of the day, last time you talked about it, you were saying it being in children's lives and the father not being in the home. Now, from your standpoint, you're saying that your son, because he's a homosexual, he kept his distance from you.
Yeah.
And you can, and that's the 100% facts.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because the Poppy that I knew from before, he said family is supposed to always be family. So are you saying even though your son is gay, you still wanted to build a rapport with him? Because you said you don't like homosexuality. So what are we doing here?
Well, see, here's my thing. As a spiritual leader, I believe, I try to keep hope alive and say, you know what, maybe I could give him some type of advice to make him turn from that. Turn away from that. Because so I'm never going to just give up on my son. But at the same time, I'm going to keep it funky with you. We're not going on the basketball court throwing hoops with your titties bouncing all over the place. Like, nah, I just can't. Like, that's something that I'm not built for.
Okay.
I don't like. I'm not built for that.
I respect that. But I mean, as a father, as a parent, you don't know what you're built for. You know what I'm saying? Like you bring a kid in the world. It can be gay, straight, autism, whatever. Like you got. I feel like you gotta step to the plate and you gotta take what the cards
Here's
dealt.
the thing, though. I see gay dudes on a regular basis that some of them you can't even tell they're gay, but they're gay.
That's true.
Right.
When you have somebody that they become a transformer. You done turned yourself.
Yo, Poppy, come on.
You done turned yourself into something.
That's still your son, though, Poppy.
Listen to what I'm saying. But still in all, how do you tell me to accept something or someone when you don't accept yourself?
We're not telling you to accept it.
but
We're telling you to
he
stand by
accepted
what
himself.
you said earlier in the earlier interview and what you live by, nigga.
Well,
That's
I can
nigga
easily
today.
answer that. See, you playing mind games right
I'm
now.
not playing
Hold
my
up,
games.
I'm gonna tell you why.
You said
My
it.
son. Hold up.
You told me.
Hold up. Wait.
All my niggas who be thinking
listen,
we soft. Yeah.
my son is a grown-ass man.
All right. Fact.
He ain't no little boy. Listen, when you a grown man, you know how mama used to tell you, oh, you think you wrong? There's the door.
True.
He a grown man. I'm not running behind no grown-ass man.
You shouldn't.
Right.
You shouldn't.
I'm not grown. I'm like, what I look like running behind? My mother wasn't running behind me. She not running behind me now. That boy is in his 20s. He a grown man. It is what it is. Do you, soldier? I don't like my other kids. I'm still a father, and I'm always going to be his father. But what I'm not going to be is slapping you high five while you slapping a dude on his ass. No.
Yeah, but you said
crazy.
hold on.
It is what it is.
He said growing up though. So your son knew that you weren't rocking with the whole like having a gay son or something
Hell
like that.
yeah, everybody knew that about me.
So I think maybe you gave him that impression. So he gonna see you and distance himself. You know what I'm saying? So if you accepted who he was, maybe he would accept who he is even better, and you guys have a better rapport with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Do you even care about having a rapport with him?
Of course. Listen, let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'll open the cannons on you.
At the end of the
I love
day,
you.
I wish I could go to sleep and wake up and that nightmare of homosexuality goes away. Put the cupcake back
Thomas
on.
is gonna be crazy in this one.
Put the cupcake back on the shelf. Put your boxer shorts back on. Put your boxing gloves back on. And diddy bop.
Well, you can't force that though.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah.
See, this is what listen. Whether it be my son, or whether you're trying to turn a hoe into a house. I'm not trying to change nobody. It takes too much work. You can't change nobody.
Right.
He's a grown man. Now, if I have a issue with one of my daughters or my sons that's not of age, then I go get some counseling and do the works. But when you a grown man, like, you can't tell a grown man, yo, son, you ain't supposed to have balls in your mouth. I can't tell my son that.
Okay, wait.
How do we have this? Like, how do we have this conversation?
It seems like you're afraid to even have the conversation with him in the first place.
Listen, it's not
a nigga like you who's gonna speak what's on his mind anyway.
At the end of the day,
so that's why he avoided you, because he know what you're gonna say.
At the end of the day,
that's what I was trying to get at.
You're not coming in my house.
There you go.
You're not coming through my door
Cha-ching.
with a thong on. You're not coming through my. You're not coming in my house.
Yo, Poppy, come on, man.
With a sports bra on.
Okay.
You're not coming in my house with a weave. When I went in that hospital room, when the doctor picked him up, I seen balls. It was a little boy. He said, "It's a boy."
Yeah, but some boys.
Listen.
I don't know. Transgender.
I don't
gay,
listen. There's no in between. It's the problem with America. America is Sodom and Gomorrah. People is fried. Your brain is fried. It's either you a boy or you a girl. There is no in between. You hear that? Listen. You see this? This is balls. This is balls. It don't fucking go. You see this? This is balls. This is vagina. There you go. There's no in between.
So why you
stop
mad
playing,
at
man?
Why you mad at? I'm nobody playing with you, nigga. Why you mad at nigga to see a kid if you don't give a? You see like you don't give a.
Hold
fuck.
up. I love my kid. Don't get it fucked up.
There we go.
I love my kid.
There we go.
You're not gonna disrespect my kid. That's why when he disrespected my kid, I made a video that's up on YouTube telling dudes.
Check it out.
They made a video disrespecting his wife. They took a video of his wife dancing, his family dancing in the kitchen. They grooving in there, whatever the case may be, and him and the other dude was beefing back and forth. So they took the video disrespecting each other's family. I made a video saying, "Yo, this gotta stop." When I listened, he did a live. He took the live down, but everybody else took the live and put it up on their platform with him talking about my son disrespecting my family. I said, "Oh, so you want to talk about my son and your wife look like Busta Rhymes?"
Okay,
I'm like, no. Nah, you did not talk about my son and your wife looked like Shaka Amos. It looked like somebody actually grabbed his wife and had a street fight and pulled all the dreads out of her hair. So it's bald spots like she got dog mange all in her head. So hold up. So now, like Mama said,
she hit, boy.
Listen, if you kill my cat, I kill your dog. So once I heard him disrespecting, so once he started disrespecting my son like that, that's why I went to Harlem. You talking about my family? You talking about my son? That's why I went to Harlem. I said, you know what?
How did anybody know that your son was
because they listened to interviews of me talking about my family.
I never heard you talk. You didn't talk about it last time.
I didn't talk about it on your platform, but they heard me talking about it on other people's platform. And instead of them sitting up there saying, you know what, that's a sad thing for a man to go through, niggas sitting up there talking about, yeah, because you was sucking Bam's dick. And then under the same breath, telling people, I don't believe you was molested by Bam no more. So which one is it? You telling people that I was sucking Bam dick or I was not being molested? But which one is it?
So and
just for the record, I ain't never sucked Bam's dick. No homo. Yes, I got molested. Bam liked to drink little boys' babies. He says it gives him power. It is what it is. May the truth set you free.
Shit, damn.
Well, you can't use my audio against me. This is what they try to do.
Nah, I hear you, bro.
I'm real. Where I come from, we real.